and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos Crew and my fabulous DM. Let's take it around the horn.
Eric playing Cosmo.
Rich playing Theo.
Howard playing Taluga.
And Ryan playing everyone else.
What a fun one, guys. A little Sloobles Flobber Knocker.
Yeah.
Gave you too much power.
Yeah, it was.
The dice were on fire.
Yeah.
And like you talk about the way of the pleen, that was prodigal. Prodigal pleen.
I mean, let's just say it. When the religion checks count, Bleebly delivers.
I legitimately, not even as a DM, as a human being, I am starting to believe in Bleebly. Because you have a -1 to religion.
No,
right?
I have
You
a
have plus
+1.
one. Okay. There's no reason for you to be hitting these this hard. Anytime it's stupid funny, you get an at 20 in religion. I don't even know what to do with them.
What is it about you running Kuatoas that fuck you over so bad?
I have no idea. Every time there's Kuatoa in my life, I lose all the reins as a DM. No control.
Excellent.
We needed like a nice fun one, I think, too.
Yeah.
I love a straight up roleplay episode in general, but this was so fucking funny. Just having you guys we needed a good montage training episode. Also, for everyone at home, the gang is level 5 now.
Yeah.
Not just Taluga. So
I'm a little bit more sneaky.
yeah, can we actually go around? I mean, I believe Theo, level 5 fighter, of course.
Level 5 fighter, yeah.
We got that second attack going.
Got 2 attacks. Now I can shoot twice.
Yep.
My HP went up.
Cosmo, your HP went up. You also get level 3 spells if you would like to start perusing those.
I
There's
sure
some real
will
fun
be.
ones. I think I don't think I've played a bard in a hot minute at level 5, but I know they get some real cool ones.
Well, the stuff that I have now that I can cast at 3 is great. Like Dissonant Whisper.
Yep.
I mean, I used that in the first
Mhm.
episode I showed up in, and that slayed. And then Heat Metal is like one of my favorite spells.
So cool.
Shatter and Thunderwave, those are so clutch. I do have to pick my spells though.
Yeah, you get a couple new ones.
Yeah. No, I'll work on
And
that.
Glebnor took another level in Rogue.
Yes, now I get cunning action, so I
Awesome.
can bonus action dash or disengage.
Yeah, that's
Or hide.
That's so good with the Barbarian multi-class. I've played Barbarian before, and it's been so tempting to dip Rogue for a couple levels just to get that. And yeah, the Way of the Pleen.
Yes.
This was a homebrew that I took the Astral Self Monk and just tweaked it to be goofy. So that's kind of where we kind of started. And yeah, level 3 is pretty loaded though, so you're gonna get some good stuff.
Claws of... let me see.
Yeah, they got all dumb names. I used some like
The visage of the blope.
Flipple Ploop.
yeah, I
Little
used,
ploop.
Yeah, way to fuck up the name in the fucking actual episode.
Blip Dual Ploop.
yeah, I,
Yeah, how could he possibly not mess that up?
well no, because
You
there's
said Blooble.
blip dual pulp is
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
is dumb. But that was when there's Bapool Goal and Blip Loop Doop. So there's like 2 separate ones.
Bapu Gol is his title.
Yes.
Okay.
Blip Dual Bulp, I believe, that's like real Kuatoa lore, I'm pretty sure.
But okay.
I mixed in some like legit
Okay, yeah.
Kuatoa lore. I believe, and then what is, so Blip Dual Pulp is like the original real goddess of the Kuatoa. She's called the Sea Mother.
Okay. She's not Plu Plu Pleen.
No, she
Not
was
yet.
she was what
Hey.
she was what Plu Plu Pleen worshipped when he was
Oh,
champion.
shit.
So
he was her champion.
he was her champion basically,
Alright.
or he was her Plope.
Okay.
The art for her is hilarious. It's like a hot naked woman, tits out, with a like crawdad head,
Like a reverse mermaid?
yeah, and
almost
like
type of thing?
little
I
lobster
love a
claws.
reverse mermaid.
So yeah, you can. That I think there was actually a spell in, I want to say like 3rd edition, that if you were a like cleric for her, you could form a big claw. So I wanted you to have a version of that essentially for this. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, actually, can you read off your new features? If you wouldn't,
Yeah.
for the people at home.
I got the Claws of Blip Dual Poop.
See,
Uh,
can't even say them now.
As a bonus action, I expend 1 key point, summon Claws of the Sea Mother. When I do so, each creature of my choice that I can see within 10 feet of me Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 14, or take 2d4 psychic damage.
Horrified by your big new claws.
And then for 10 minutes, I can use wisdom modifier, the astral monk stuff.
Yeah, you can use wisdom instead of dex or strength for your attack rolls.
The claws can make unarmed strikes. I can use reaction to deflect missiles, claws. Yeah, and the rest is just like
Yeah, the big change I made was I wanted to buff the deflect missiles. That
yeah.
Well, it's like me and Gene punching those lightning bolts out of the
exactly. So that was an improv thing I did in the moment because I was funny at the idea of me and Gene punching guiding bolts out of the air. I was like, oh, that'd be like a cool thing that monks should be able to do. So someone makes a range spell attack, he can try to deflect it, which I thought would be fun. But
Do
pretty cool.
damage,
Fucking wax
by
on.
1d10.
yeah. Really, when I was making the homebrew, I was like, I want to just lean into all of the sticky and slippery features I can.
Yeah,
So
I was stick and slip, baby.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So what is it for the deflect missile? It's a 1d10 plus my martial die plus my wisdom modifier
Jesus.
plus my monk level.
Yeah.
So it's
Because range spell attacks are a lot more damage than like a range like crossbow shot or something like that.
so I'll be plus 10.
I believe so. Yeah.
Jesus
On top of the
Christ.
damage.
Well, yeah,
But-
but spell attacks do hit hard.
Yeah. So like if I hit him with like a guiding bolt,
Yeah,
you can try to like knock that down by a good amount.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I wanted to give you stuff that would specifically help you against Stormcaller clerics, which I thought would be cool for later on in the campaign. Yeah.
You got to remember though, like you're balancing this stuff now, but you got to hit us harder as stuff gets.
Oh, I will be. I mean, I'm already hitting you
He
guys
knows.
a little bit harder.
No,
than-
I know he knows.
Yeah. I'm hitting you guys a little bit harder than I normally would in a campaign like this, but because we're doing Theater of the Mind and I haven't really done any combats that are like really complicated with like different terrains and different elevations and stuff yet,
Sure.
but because you guys are still kind of low level. I mean, I know we're like what 16 or 17 episodes in right now, but we're only level 5.
17.
I've been taking my time. And again, I think I'll probably park you guys at 5 for just a little bit.
That makes sense. Takes
it's like-
longer to level up the
it's-
stronger you get.
Exactly. And 5 is a big level in D&D. That's like where
Yeah.
spellcasters get like that first big power bump. Martial fighters get their second attack usually, unless they're multi-class like you maniacs. But yeah, Jesus Christ, one episode though. That was so fucking funny.
That was a lot of fun. I just thought like I don't know, like the dice was giving it so much like for the training montage.
Yeah.
Just rolling on fire. That was so fun. I don't know.
The fucking chowder.
That was the thing. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I have a determination to eat everything that's put in front of Cosmo.
Because Cosmo's a starving artist.
Exactly,
It makes perfect sense. He's like, free
exactly.
food, great.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
like
it.
I am not
Yeah.
wasting.
I haven't
this.
eaten in 3 days.
I also just love that impulse when I'm a player where I'm like, the DM put a big funny red button in front of me. I want to push it.
And not only that, but like the first sight of the chowder, I was like, "Yeah, give me that." And everyone at the table was like, "Don't!"
Yeah, Rich, if you hit me with another one of these fucking narrative nat 20s, I'm gonna freak out. What are you doing?
Hey, I was rolling like crap for most of that, so
Oh, he's
Yeah, so much so where you were checking your gun.
yeah, exactly. You know, it couldn't have been me.
No.
Another nat 20 religion to completely throw an encounter off balance. So funny.
love it.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so good. I don't understand where they come from, but
Comes from Bleedly.
Yeah.
The
The
divine.
belief in Bleebly.
I legitimately think Koto magic is real.
That's another thing. Like Cosmo is, he's a godless heathen.
Yeah, essentially, yeah,
metalhead, and he's seeing all this miraculous stuff happen in front of him. He's like, maybe I gotta rethink my fucking devotions here.
Bleedly's looking pretty cool.
Gonna slide a pamphlet over to him. Become a
They
believer.
wrap my taco around in that.
Yeah, I like.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my
More
God.
business planning, by
Well,
the way.
that was the original idea. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
use our not our pamphlets.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the metal ones.
It's like, like fish and chips. You put it in
Yeah, newspaper.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
no, we aren't using paper. We got to find something else.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah,
come across
for
another
that
tree
one.
folk.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you know when you buy tacos, they give you like the little metal rack that you put the tacos in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that. Yeah, the
That's
little
what we'll do.
W.
The little
be like
diddly-
that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. We've been kind of pushing these episodes a little bit longer, but I mean, how do I not end the the
Yeah, on the
brown
brown
note
note.
making
Yeah.
everyone shit
You gave
themselves?
us too
that
much power.
culmination.
Giving you a brown note.
Yeah,
I'm going to start every encounter just.
Like, when you
Everybody
describe
shit themselves for initiative.
like when you described like how you would do Battle of the Bands in D&D, to me, I was like, I don't know how any of this is going to work.
Turns out,
Culminating on the brown note and pyrotechnics was not what I had in mind.
No.
A gunshot.
Go figure. And a gunshot. It's gonna be like the end of it, like, AC/DC, like, for those about to rock. Shit yourself.
Save your salutes.
those about to rock.
You've been doing those noises the whole
I know.
campaign anyway. Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, this was also like I just wanted like to just do a fun improv session. I had like
that was
like
cool.
literally my notes for this episode were like Subel drip shenanigans.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like no. I'm like we'll figure it out.
I
when we
like
get
knowing
there.
there's a real good chance I'm not gonna die. Like I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was I like there is the I hate when you're playing D&D and you know that like you're not going to get a long rest for a hot minute and it starts making you like not use any of your features and then it's like takes away all the fun, which
Yeah.
I don't like.
I don't know. Maybe it's because the Chaos Crew is like influencing me, but I knew I had one bardic inspiration left, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me use it for Taluga's training montage," and it paid off. It paid off because you got it by 1 point.
Yeah. Beat the
That was
shit out
awesome.
of Gulp and made him shit himself.
Yeah, I
Violently with that one.
yeah, Gulp had he would have had 1 hit point left without the
That's crazy.
Beautiful.
That's so awesome.
because like when you were like
that's the beauty of D&D.
yeah, once you gave him it, I was like, oh, okay. Because when you were like, oh, I did this much damage, and I was like, okay, he needs 1 more, and then I was like, whatever he rolls in the bardic, he's
It's gonna
get
make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That was
That's so fun.
I love this game. Sometimes the dice like legit feel like they're like a collaborator, where they're like, I got you, bro.
Yeah, they're like a character, right?
Yeah,
like
totally.
they're playing a piece in the which they are
totally.
playing a role in the campaign.
Yeah, that was so fucking funny.
Had to dad crud real quick.
It was so funny because I'm like, how much time do I devote to this crud talk?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Gulp comes, where have you been?
Yeah, that was me like in crud.
Moving along.
Like, can we fucking stop with the business plan?
Because you
I've
know we
had
would have
enough-
talked to Crud for the full hour.
I know.
To convince him to.
Yeah, it was.
We send him off to Le Cordon Bleu.
I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, yeah, Crud's like his restaurant's an institution. He's not.
Yeah. It's gonna be Crud's Tacos, a subsidiary of Pleen and Co.
Clean go.
I remember, and just listening back to the talk back about the taco thing from last season. We had the Baja Blast joke, but
Yep.
like we were legitimately setting up like a taqueria. Like,
Yeah. I know. All I'm saying is Yum Brands. There's a fucking. I'm just saying, like, it's all there for you.
yeah,
We're handing it up
easy.
on a silver platter.
we're laying it out.
Like, we can get Doritos Locos in this bitch. That's all I'm saying. Like, I got no problem with it.
You put a Crud Taco on your menu.
Crud taco.
I don't know how that'll sell.
Well, 5 people will buy it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beef and
Get
staple
the
taco.
blee value meal,
Yeah.
Why was Crud so against green lettuce? It seems
don't know.
Like
He
he
loves
just
the
didn't
wilt.
understand that like
wilted
fresh lettuce was green.
I like the idea of a hobgoblin that didn't understand flavor. It's so
But
stupid.
when he tasted good stuff, he was like, "Wait, what have I been doing this whole time?"
But like still resistant, where he's like, she wants to use fresh lettuce, and that doesn't seem right.
No, there's something off about that.
Dad, real quick.
I was
on
also
crud.
I was having like a real like DM panic moment where I was like, okay, Crud's voice is literally 1 octave lower than Mommy's. So like, I'm like, not only do we need to get the episode going, I have to get out of here because I don't know if this voice is gonna match.
Dude. Crud cutting up the fucking onion with a stapler.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
So stupid.
Pick out those staples.
It adds flavor.
Just trust me, man.
So fucking
Extra
funny.
iron.
It's for those iron deficient
For our
tieflings.
anemic fucking listeners.
Yeah.
We're
go
all
chug
inclusive
staples.
in the Church of Bleebly, right?
No, don't you remember I alienate people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure Yehuda clipped the fuck out of the mic.
Oh yeah,
which
you did.
I was like,
man.
I forgot that voice is such a high register. I'm probably still doing it now, but sorry, Chris, by the way. All right,
Yeah.
super producer Chris, I'm so sorry if I'm making you do more editing.
I mean, shout out to Chris for everything.
Yeah, Chris always edits out anytime I shout him out. Fucking fuck you, Chris.
Yeah.
Keep this in. I'm not having it.
No,
You're a
I'm
great producer, and we
reinforcing-
love
no,
you.
you have to do it twice. Shout out, Chris.
Shouting out Chris.
Chris,
Yeah.
shut up.
I'll just put it in the episode description.
Yeah. See what you do about that.
All caps.
Yeah, dynamite producer that is taking this really like fucking shambled together podcast and taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you people hear is a lot of work
Oh,
on his end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
We bad at this.
yeah. Sorry.
Keep that in.
Thank you. Yeah, keep that in.
Use that as one of the death metal growls.
Yeah.
Keep using those.
It's just so
Oh yeah. By the way, that's another thing. I keep putting myself accountable in these situations where write a unique riff for this, and I've done that 5 times in one episode. It's
You got a lot of work ahead of you there, buddy.
I know.
You gotta find the brown note.
I'm gonna
now.
do it. Yeah, right. No, I do have I have a bass guitar and I have a drum kit and I have a synthesizer courtesy of Ryan,
Yeah,
and that
there you
I
go.
could.
He can buy a kazoo.
Well,
You
I'm
can
not-
buy a
bass
album.
kazoo.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm spending no money on this project. Are you kidding me?
Well, we make no money off this project, so there's no money to be spent.
It's a
If someone
sinkhole of
wants to
creativity.
send me a bass kazoo, I will set up a PO box if that even exists. I don't know.
I don't think
I'll
so.
get a P.O. box before then.
Yeah, right on.
I'll
Well, it's
make sure.
actually
Send your kazoos into P.O. Box. All right, Chris. edit
Courtesy
what I
of
just said.
Cosmos Kilroy.
we recorded this episode right after the Yum Brands Talkback episode had just released. So it is funny to listen to that episode because in that episode, we're shouting you out that you're going to do the intro music that you had not written yet.
Hadn't written, but managed
Fucking
to put
note.
it together,
Yeah,
and I think it sounds okay.
it sounds fucking rad.
I love
Especially the I don't know what it is.
Situational awareness.
Situational awareness. I get
Rocks.
fucking. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk some shit now.
Yeah, I don't know, and again, putting myself accountable. Maybe I'll write something different for every season. Maybe
That'd be
I'll-
fucking sick.
yeah,
That'd be dope.
Wow.
that'll
There you go.
It forced me to improve. And
Yeah. If you've heard a different intro riff for this episode, you know it's because Eric felt bad about what he said in this episode and had to do it.
Was it not an Easter egg? Because it already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, right, we've set up that.
Well, this is
This-
episode 17, so
Yeah. Well, the
you've
idea
been
is,
on for a number of episodes.
yeah,
at this
the
point.
idea is that you guys will tease a special guest, and then I was like, no one knows who I am, and then you guys are like, yes, they do. Episode 7 of Situational Awareness. It's like, oh, right, yeah, of course, that big hit.
Hey, it's getting numbers.
It is doing all right.
Yeah. I just love doing episodes like this where it's like the pressure's a little bit off and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this is a bit episode.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
love
it
bits.
either.
yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I obviously suck at this game, so
No, stop it. You have a very cool character who's been crushing it in all of
like-
the
lab designed to be cool. Who's not
Yeah.
who I am?
So I play this game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is funny too because like the power fantasy of your character is like I just want to be like a musician who like
Yeah.
actually means something.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
I keep
that's like a
trying.
great power fantasy to
Dude,
have.
I keep shuffling through the cheat sheet to make sure I know names and whoever oh, Cosmo is a staple in this town. Like
Totally.
these people
Yeah,
know
yeah.
who Cosmo is, and,
Yep.
and Cosmo knows who they
Hey,
are.
you're a well-known act.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
And,
doesn't
yeah.
know his way around the town?
God, Doreen is like my mom. I want Doreen.
Dude, I love
my-
Doreen.
She rules.
Poor Doreen, because
In way over her head.
she was
Did we
literally
talk about that? We talked
I
about it
don't-
in the last one, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, how we
How-
just go to Doreen
we just
all
go
the
to
time, and she's
Doreen
like,
all-
I don't know.
know.
Yeah.
I 10 bar.
Yeah, she was literally written as to be like some of the dwarves in this town have that lava skin. That was
Yeah.
like her only that was why she was there. It was like,
She's roped
poor
in
woman.
now.
You better put
We were
pen to
like-
paper, buddy. 'cause
Yeah.
we
Where's
love her.
this? How do we cure curses, Doreen?
She's like, Bouncicles?
I don't know. Do you want a drink?
I'm so worried that they converted Bouncicles.
Oh, I
No.
wish you didn't
I
say
know
that
he
out
would
loud.
do it.
no.
Bouncicles
I
would
mean,
be
you're right.
converted.
Ryan would do that.
He would do it.
He would do
or you would kill him.
Yeah, it is funny.
I
to,
don't-
like
He wouldn't do it
Yeah.
off screen.
I think of myself as
yeah.
like a very like fun DM, but I do have a legitimate like reputation now amongst all of my players. Being like, yeah, Ryan hurts your feelings.
It's true. It's true.
He like goes for your favorite NPC and then ruins everything.
He
But
would murder the one thing I could speak
We were just-
Minotaur to
I don't think he'll murder
The
him
one-
off screen. It would be either
in my hands.
it would be like something that you end up murdering for whatever.
He has 1
not
HP
purpose,
and you play the brown
like,
belt by
yeah.
accident. He
Yeah.
kills him.
or
You killed
You know,
a masked
it-
like a disguise.
It has the fucking the pendant that has the earworm thing, and
Yeah.
it's basically and
and he's like more lame.
Stop it.
Minotaur
Look
and
at him. He's just
khakis.
fucking sucking it all in.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
We're giving him ideas.
You
He's
think he
already
hasn't
thought of this.
I don't want to put it at the
No, I
forefront
mean-
of his mind.
And I hate killing a character off screen. I don't like killing a character where the players don't have an opportunity to save them. But if I feel like the characters have made decisions that gives me an opportunity to kill a character, I will take them.
Which
Well, yeah, I
I'm pretty
think-
sure we did because we sent him after Felix.
Maybe.
That's
Granted,
fair.
you did tell us he had a lot of HP.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
he's jacked.
He's like an actual character.
He has like a pretty legit stat block. I gave him a legit stat block on the weird off chance you decided to fight him, which I didn't think you would do, but just in case.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, I
Now
killed
he's a hired
It's
gun.
not fair.
I killed
Not fair.
Fenric off screen, which I was again. And honestly, to go back a little bit to Arc 1, Fenric and Drogno, they died because you guys took a long rest in the hut.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
it gave me enough time to kill them, which
Yeah.
is not a thing I love doing. And
But it
again,
plays out. It works out.
it works out, and it
Yeah.
gave you guys a lot of motivation to fight your fucking asses off.
to
which-
crusade against
Yeah.
the
exactly.
Counter Crusade.
I killed January because you guys left Felix alive. You could have finished him off. You could have left him, but you left him to the Kuatoa, who were going to give him a little wooden prison that he.
Bleebly was a merciful god.
Yeah,
Bleebly is not a merciful guy.
Not anymore.
As the key word was.
and again, not that you named him this on purpose, but you named your character Theo Justice. So I am going to push you to decide what justice means for this campaign.
Oh shit.
Fair enough.
So you're not getting out of naming a character that without me. Fucking
You
going
have
to ham
so
on
much
it.
responsibility, right?
Yeah, I know. It's
What are you
all.
talking about? We established
I mean-
Kuatoa law.
I'm becoming a god. I have all this responsibility. Like,
Well, that's the big thing
This
too,
is
is like-
this is not
It's
anywhere
like
where
that
I want
episode
to
of
be.
Futurama.
We've kind of like taken it like obviously this is like a comedy podcast, so most of this is very funny, but you've forced a like young orphan with a traumatic backstory into godhood.
Yeah.
And like what
funny.
does that mean? And
Oh, I'm a single
like,
dad. I think I can manage him.
like what
I'm
Yeah.
older than you.
Fish
What are you
daddy.
talking about?
like what is that power going to do to someone over the course of this campaign, and what does it mean to be a god of a like
If you try to turn him into
Holy
a
shit,
Plutonian,
dude.
I
I'm
swear
just
to
saying
God.
like
Holy shit, dude.
yeah, I know. I'm not a fun DM.
All right, now you're telling me I'm lying. You're a liar. That's a lie.
So
I see
yeah.
what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Don't tell
I
me
mean,
I'm
He's
dad
saying Bleebly
Theo.
to become the Plutonian.
I
Go
just
on a revenge quest.
well, it's like here's the thing: if you give someone with the first gun in a world the power of a god, and they have been through traumatic event after traumatic event, like what is going to happen to that person? It is your job to keep him a good god. That's what you
I think
decided
we've
as
been
champion and
crushing
flow.
Is this Attack on Titan?
No.
Shut up, Eric.
Did I do it again?
Eric can't be a guest anymore.
Cosmo died from the brown note.
The brown
on
note
the way
killed
back to his
Cosmo.
plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Some say he's still shitting his pants.
I'm like not in any more episodes inexplicably.
So yeah, we're gonna have fun in this
Nah,
campaign.
it'll
That's all
be
I'm
fine.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
We've
we're gonna-
had fun in this.
yeah,
campaign.
Yeah,
we're,
yeah.
Gonna, we're gonna do it up.
We've had fun. I can't say we will have any more fun. Based on
certainly
that
not.
That's the
last-
only thing I have to say about it. We will have fun.
So it's very cool going into arc 2 and being like, all right, we have a really nice foundation, but now we're going to start really building those arcs out, which I think is what
Yeah.
we're ready
Yeah.
for.
Right on.
So yeah, fuck yeah.
And this tentacle growth.
Keep fucking tuning in, dudes.
That was a
Yeah,
hefty,
like shit.
hefty
Doesn't
talkback episode.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
Hey, listen, if you like that and you want more, make sure you let us know in the comments because we want to hear them. Tell us what you think. I'm sick of you people not telling me what you think. We're going to the house. Keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.